Welcome back to RideRadar, where we bring you the latest, greatest, and most exciting rides on the road. Today, we're diving into a car that has built its reputation on simplicity, balance, and pure driving joy, the brand new 2026 Mazda Miata. For decades, the Miata has been the go-to choice for enthusiasts who want an affordable, lightweight roadster that delivers fun in its purest form. And now, Mazda has given this legendary little sports car a refresh that blends modern technology with the same timeless formula that's made it such a cult classic. Exterior. Right off the bat, when you look at the 2026 Miata from the front, you can see how Mazda has sharpened its design without straying too far from its identity. The headlights are narrower and sleeker, with a striking LED signature that gives the car a confident, almost mischievous expression. The grille has been reshaped into a wider, more aggressive form that ties seamlessly into the bumper. Black accents and aerodynamic sculpting around the lower fascia add a touch of aggression, but not so much that it loses its approachable charm. Everything about the face of this car feels purposeful, streamlined, sporty, and clean. Shift to the side, and you see why the Miata has always been a favorite among purists. The proportions remain exactly what they should be for a roadster: a long hood, a compact cabin, and a short, tidy rear deck. The 2026 model keeps things compact and agile, which is exactly what makes the Miata so fun to drive. New alloy wheel options ranging from lightweight 16-inch designs to bold 18-inch performance sets fill out the fenders beautifully. Subtle curves and character lines along the doors catch light in just the right way, giving the Miata a sculpted, athletic look even when it's parked. And of course, Mazda continues to offer both the classic soft top for purists and the retractable fastback hardtop for those who want a coupe-like feel with the flexibility of open-air driving. With the roof down, the Miata just screams freedom, adventure, and sunny backroad fun. Swing around to the rear, and Mazda has kept things simple yet stylish. The taillights are now slimmer, with a distinctive LED pattern that makes the car instantly recognizable at night. The bumper has been smoothed out, and twin exhaust tips sit neatly at the corners, hinting at performance without shouting about it. A subtle lip spoiler is integrated into the trunk lid, not only improving aerodynamics but also giving the car a sporty edge. It's clean, tidy, and unmistakably Miata. The whole rear end communicates lightness and agility, like it's just waiting to dart into a corner. Interior. Inside the cabin, the Miata continues its philosophy of driver-first design. This isn't a car that overwhelms you with giant screens or unnecessary gimmicks. Instead, it creates a cockpit that's all about connection and control. The seating position is low and engaging, with the shifter, pedals, and steering wheel all perfectly placed. The seats themselves have been redesigned with better bolstering to hold you in place when you're carving through twisty roads, yet they remain comfortable enough for longer drives. Materials are more refined this time around. Mazda has added soft-touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and the option of leather or Alcantara trims depending on the package you choose. Technology has been modernized as well. A larger, higher-resolution infotainment display now sits on the dash, running updated software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The driver gets a digital instrument cluster, but it's been cleverly styled to mimic the feel of the traditional analog dials, preserving that old-school sports car vibe while giving you all the modern info you need. Thankfully, Mazda has kept physical knobs for climate control, because when you're on the move, sometimes simplicity is better. The cabin remains nougat is a Miata, after all, but Mazda makes the most of this space. Everything feels purposeful, nothing feels wasted. Performance. But the heart of the Miata has never been about tech or luxury. It's always been about how it drives. Under the hood, the 2026 Miata sticks with what works. A naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine. Output climbs slightly to around 185 horsepower. And while that number might not sound huge compared to turbocharged rivals, remember the Miata's secret weapon is its weight. At under 2,500 pounds, that power-to-weight ratio makes the car feel quick, eager, and alive. The engine loves to rev, delivering smooth power all the way to redline, and it pairs beautifully with the transmissions Mazda offers. You can go with the 6-speed manual, which remains one of the best gearboxes in the industry with short, precise throws that make every shift satisfying. Or, if you prefer something a little more relaxed, there's a new 8-speed automatic that delivers smooth, responsive shifts. Still, if you're buying a Miata, the manual is where the magic really lies. Mazda has also spent time refining the chassis and suspension to keep the Miata's legendary balance intact. The suspension setup has been retuned to strike a near-perfect compromise between comfort and agility. The steering is direct and communicative, giving you a clear sense of what the front wheels are doing at all times. Take it on a twisty road, and the Miata dances through corners with a lightness that few other cars can match. Whether you're pushing it hard or just cruising with the top down, the driving experience is second to none. And for the first time, there's talk of a mild hybrid variant on the horizon, offering a touch of electric assistance to boost efficiency while keeping the driving character intact. Of course, one of the most appealing things about the Miata has always been its price. The 2026 model continues that tradition, with the starting price expected around $30,000. Higher trims, with added features and the RF retractable fastback, will climb into the mid-$40,000 range. Still, in today's world of ever-rising car prices, the Miata remains one of the most affordable ways to get a genuine sports car experience. So, where does that leave us? The 2026 Mazda Miata is not a radical reinvention, and that's the point. It doesn't need to be. Instead, it's a thoughtful evolution of everything that makes the Miata special: lightweight, connected, affordable, and endlessly fun to drive. Mazda has modernized just enough to keep it fresh while staying true to its core philosophy. If you're someone who values the thrill of driving more than raw horsepower and numbers, if you want a car that makes every trip feel like an event, the Miata is still in a league of its own. It's the kind of car that makes you take the long way home just for the fun of it. The 2026 model proves that the spirit of the roadster is alive and well, and honestly, it might just be the best version yet. That's our full breakdown of the 2026 Mazda Miata. What do you think? Did Mazda get it right by keeping the Miata formula alive and fresh? Or were you hoping for something more radical? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a RideRadar deep dive into the cars you care about. Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, the top down, and enjoy the ride.